Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day. I'm going to begin this stream with a Thanksgiving prayer. I know it's not for the right occasion, but it's the only thing that I have, and I just want to make it formal. Oh God, when I have food, help me to remember the hungry. When I have work, help me to remember the jobless. When I have a warm home, help me to remember the homeless. When I am without pain, help me to remember those who suffer. And remembering, help me to destroy my complacency and bestir my compassion. Make me concerned enough to help by word and deed those who cry out for what we take for granted. Samuel F. Pugh. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. Matthew 25:35. And I have two more things here. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Make yourself familiar with the angels, and behold them frequently in spirit, for without being seen they are present with you. Sir Francis de Sales. Now that I have finished a formal prayer, I would like to thank all those who serve and continue to serve. I would like to say thank you for serving our country. And a shout out to Corey Shaughnessy. He's someone on Google who also is serving right now in the Navy. Shout out to you, Corey. Thanks for serving and continue serving in this country. I thank you. I'm going to be saving this for after the stream, but I have my little memorial meal here. Some leftover beef ravioli, but I reheated it, added in some carrots and some cream of mushroom, a little bit of curry, a little bit of ginger powder, and when I get done streaming, I'll be good to go. I got my little, and some of this food was donated by a church to me because I am in need, and I thank that church for donating. I am grateful for all the little things that God gives me every day because I need God every day in my life. Thank you, God. And I also have here a what I like to call my concoction. My concoction consists today of orange juice, half water. It's about almost the measurement of 2 cups. It's a coffee mug. It's a really big coffee mug. It has a multivitamin and 10 other supplements added into it that has been recommended by Dr. Oz. If you would like to learn more about improving your health, you can go to droz.com. on the internet. If you do not have internet, you can also go on the TV. He's on a public TV station in our area. I don't know if he's in public television in all areas of our country. I hope that he is, because he seems to know what he's talking about, and he's a good guy and a great doctor. And I thank him for all the free information that he's been putting out there to help people, and a lot of his own personal time that he puts to serving people that can't pay him. Yes, he goes out in stadiums at certain times during the year, and they hold these events, and people that cannot afford health insurance, he's inside of a tent, and people go inside the tent, and he helps them, whatever he can help with. I'm going to go to screen share. There's a lot of things going on in Google Chrome that seem to have gotten my attention that I would like to share with everyone who's watching. Hello, David. Thanks for watching. I'm going to open up another window. There's a lot of news going on that I've seen here on Google that I like to peruse through. There's Corey making a post. He's currently in the Navy. Corey Shaughnessy, and he's on Google. And I'm going to send him a comment and say thank you for continuing to serve our country, Corey. So I posted the comment, and he made his post about a minute ago. So he's on the internet. He's checking things out from wherever he is, and shout out to you, Corey. What is this? Paid special access. Oh, that's that thing about the highways. They're going to start charging people for the interstates and all that. So I'm searching for a lot of stories that I've seen about Memorial Day. One of the things that I like about Google Plus is it's always recommending channels that are out or that may have just come out that we don't know about yet. In my opinion, as far as I know, Google seems to have the best browser technology as far as doing what it does here at Google Plus. Twitter is pretty good, but I think that Google Plus just has more features than all the other technology companies out there, as compared to what they have, as far as I know, to my knowledge. And so this is Air Source. This is for people who like to learn about, get posts from military journalists from the U.S. Oh, here's one that's pretty nice that I like here. It's Friday, high five. So these are our guys out there. This is another one, USAMM. It's giving the little kid a high five. But yes, I did find some Memorial Day ones here. It's just a matter of finding them. This one guy has a post here about Nightmare on the Produce section. So that's a reference to an old movie called A Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger, and the guy looks like Freddy Krueger, the way he's dressed up. So here it is. Here's one. United States Navy Band. The U.S. Navy ceremonial band at the U.S. Capitol on Memorial Day. That's pretty cool. I wished I could be there. And I also wish we can make these larger without having to use a third-party software to blow it up. But that's okay. I can see it. It's got a fountain, and they're at the U.S. Capitol, and you can see all the way down back. There's a lot of people there. The band's in white. That's pretty cool. U.S. Marines on a platoon hike. And there's a lot of them out there, wherever they're headed. Here's another one. Children's Candy Kids Clothing. I never heard of that one yet. Honoring the heroes who serve to hold our flag high. Happy Memorial Day. Gloria Whitaker says, thank God for them. The webmate. Never heard of that. Or maybe I have. It looks familiar. It reminds me a little bit of something that they had in maybe they might have shown in Shark Tank. Moving on. Romanian and Macedonian forces. U.S. Marines. One of the Marines is Russian. And a shout out to Ariana Huffington for always making wonderful posts. Let's see, what else? Pretty sure I've seen a few more posts out here. If I can, then I'm gonna move on to, oh, here it is, USA Today. For those traveling this Memorial Day weekend, here's a look at where to go to honor those who died serving their country. Now that is an impressive photograph. I don't know where this is, but it was a photo by Evan, E-I-L-E, and I guess he supplies photos to USA Today, or maybe he's an employee. I'm not sure. But it's an impressive photo nonetheless to be celebrating Memorial Day. A toilet? No, that's not Memorial Day. Weather Underground originally shared Happy Friday, kicking off this Memorial Day weekend with a beautiful sunrise over the waves in Cure Beach, North Carolina. Did I say that right? Thanks to the Wonder photographer GV Islander for sharing. That is a pretty impressive photo. The thing that I like is the color of the atmosphere as the sun is going down around it. It's like it turns into like maybe like a slightly orangish, and then slightly pink, slightly purple, and then as it gets down to the horizon, it gets into a more of a dark color, and the dark color meets the dark ocean right at the horizon line between the water and the atmosphere. And then the beams are, because it's getting dark, you can't really see the beams that good, but the clarity of the ocean in this photograph is absolutely astounding. It's like being in an MMO and with great water graphics. So I guess that's the best way I could describe it. So when I'm using Google Plus, I just use the single line because it's a lot easier to sort out the different posts. That's a pretty cool looking bike. The only downside that I can think of to Google Plus when you're using it in a browser is sometimes you have to scroll up really far to get to the. Well, let's use the home. I don't know if the home will work. Yeah, it does work. So if you hit and then you click on new to get the new one, and Corey Shaughnessy made a new post. So does Hollywood think Peter Dinklage is the Highlander or something? Do all of the casting agencies think he beheaded every other little person on the planet because there can be only one? So he's making a reference that there can be only one. Yeah, I remember that show. I used to watch the episodes when it just came out on TV. And now I'm gonna see if I can go down. I don't know if that's where I left off, but nope, it's not. I don't know how far this is gonna take me, but I think that's all the Memorial Day things that I can find. So I'm gonna switch over to a web browser called an MMO called Monkey King. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check into my character, and I'm gonna switch out. This is interesting. I wonder if I just closed out the stream. No, it's there. Okay, it's still broadcast. So yeah, I'm gonna switch this over. There we go. While I type in my little thing, my stuff, login information. I haven't really been playing this that much because it's there hasn't been anything new in the game lately. Although I did think they added something new, a new feature. Yeah, I think it's this destined icon. The icon looks like a treasure chest, and when you click on it, it has basically it just seems to be VIP stuff that you can buy, new stuff that you can buy, and the price. I think the lowest price that I see here is 199 tails. But for me, all I'm going to do is check in, and it's going to tell me how many more check-ins. I'm going to check in, and I have enough money to do a donation to the guild. And I have 23 days logged in. It says I have 22, so if I have 22, then I have 3 more until I get the next unlock the next goddess called Phoenicia. And as you can see from her outfit, it seems to be a reference to the phoenix. And I'm locked out of single player PvP because of the cooldown. I have to stay in the game for it to cool down, so that's a little bad, but oh well. I'm gonna make a donation to the guild and then I'm logging out, because basically there's not really anything new going on in the game, and I haven't been leveling up. And I only have 2 contribution, which is weird. The guild is still level 3, nothing really has changed. And everybody's offline. Everybody's off probably trying the new MMOs that are coming out. And I think that's going to be a wrap for this stream. I thank you all for watching. See if there's any questions. I don't see any questions, but there's 2 people watching. It says there's 2, but I think it's including me. And then David. Shout out to David Behan. I'm not sure if I said it right. Shout out to you. Have a good day, David. Signing out. Thanks for watching.